We're not seeing any clouds or precipitation moving over east central Illinois currently, but earlier today we saw partly cloudy skies, but that sun did begin to peek its way out. As we look across Eastern's campus, we saw partly cloudy skies, that sun and some clear skies making its way through those clouds, but we also saw that snow beginning to melt here on Eastern's campus and across the viewing area as well. And even with that sun peeking through and the sun melting, or the snow melting, we did not see very high temperatures. Highs barely reaching the 20s, a high of 20 degrees here in Charleston. Didn't even reach 20 down in Effingham with a high of 17 degrees. So it was another cold day today outside. Now, as we move overnight tonight, those temperatures are only going to continue to drop to a low in the single digits. A low of 9 degrees overnight tonight with those clear skies continuing. And along with those clear skies, we're also going to be seeing some winds blow out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now those winds will begin to shift as we move into tomorrow and contribute to our warm-up, but I'll have more on that here in a second. Now, like I said, we're going to be seeing clear skies as we move overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. And those clear skies are only going to continue as we move into tomorrow. We're going to be seeing clear sunny skies throughout the entire day tomorrow, so it's definitely going to look nice outside, but we are only going to see a high of 31 degrees. Now, that is a warm-up compared to what we have been seeing, so it's going to feel warmer, but it's still below freezing, so it's still going to be another cold day tomorrow outside. Now, we're going to start our day around 9 degrees with winds blowing out of the northwest, but those winds will begin to shift to the west eventually out of the southwest and out of the south, which will contribute to winds blowing up from the Gulf, warmer air blowing into our viewing area and warming our temperatures up into the 30s, and that'll continue as we move into this weekend. But first, tomorrow morning, it's going to be a cold day to start off with our wind chills in the morning starting off around -3 degrees, staying in the single digits in the morning hours. We'll see them move up a little bit into the teens and into the 20s as we move later into the day, but still another cold day tomorrow as we move throughout the day. So be sure to bundle up tomorrow as you make your way out the door and make your way home as well. But we are going to see clear skies, so it's going to look nice outside. Clear skies throughout the entire day tomorrow into the evening hours. And those clear skies are going to continue as we move into Saturday with mostly clear skies, but also another warm up with a high of 36 degrees as we start our weekend. Still quite chilly though, but as we move into Sunday, we're going to see a high of 48 degrees, getting up into the upper 40s, and that'll even turn into the upper 50s or the mid 50s as we make it to next work week with a high of 54 degrees on Monday under partly cloudy skies. Now, the reason for this warm-up is partly due to our upper level jet stream. You'll see here we are under a trough of colder air on Friday that is cooling off our temperatures into the 30s. As we move into Saturday, we're still going to be under a slight trough, but a lesser one that will contribute to our temperatures warming up into the 40s or into the 30s, upper 30s. But by the time we make it to Sunday, that trough will move off to the east and we'll see a ridge of warmer air begin to form over top of us, eventually leading us into the 40s and even into the 50s by the time we make it to Monday. We'll see that warm up here on this graph, that peak around Monday, but we will see a slight drop off in temperature on Tuesday as we make it to around midweek, but still above average temperatures. Now, looking past the next 7 days, we're going to be right around average. The average for this time of year is typically in the mid 40s. And looking forward, we'll see that high temperature of 54 degrees on Monday. That'll be our warmest day. But then we'll start to see temperatures begin to cool back off on Tuesday with a high of 45 degrees.